Hi everyone, Morten Alstad here. Welcome to my channel and welcome to Paul Weller Day. Yeah, I have ordered or had ordered the brand new solo album by Paul Weller. Solo album is maybe a kind of a weird thing to say after a 30-year solo career. Came out a few weeks ago. I did go to my local CD shop to buy it, but they only had the regular version, and I wanted the hardback. But I did order it from them, and it arrived in my mailbox today. But I thought, since I haven't really shown my Paul Weller collection, that I would do so now before I unbox or envelope my new Paul Weller CD. First album, simply called Paul Weller, and this was of course after a couple of wilderness years. Paul Weller, for those of you who may not really know him that well over there in America, is of course Paul Weller of The Jam, and later on the Style Council. And after the record company refused to release the last recording of the Style Council, where they went in a very different direction, more of a house acid jazz style, whilst that album did remain unreleased for a while, it has since been re-released in a box set, and which I have, and also later on regular CD and vinyl, I think. But finally he made his solo debut, and that was it. And then came the amazing and wonderful Wild Wood. Always regretted that I didn't get the deluxe edition of this one, but I did get the deluxe edition of the next wonderful album, Stanley Road. Paul Weller is of course a giant of an artist in the UK. He is I would probably guess that in UK terms he's as big as, I don't know, Bruce Springsteen maybe might be in America, as you know, in a cultural impact and all that. The modfather, as a lot of people call him, and an inspiration to a lot of the artists, of course, in the Britpop movement. Where he became sort of the godfather of that movement. Then we got Heavy Soul. We got Heliocentric. And this is a live album, Days of Speed. And then this album actually picked up in the UK when I was there. It's Illumination. Sorry about that. My phone ran out of memory. I forgot that I had downloaded lots of music when I was going out and about today, and that took up a lot of room. Anyway, next up was Studio 150, which was and still is, a covers album. And then came As Is Now. Look at him, looking very dapper there. And we got, which was hailed as a very great album. This is, oddly enough, one of his albums I've always struggled with. Very difficult to get into, in my opinion. Anyway, it's 22 Dreams. Then came, well, this is actually I bought this in Cardiff, in Wales. Weller at the BBC. There is a more substantial box or deluxe edition of this, if I remember correctly. And then we got one of my absolute favorites of his, Wake Up the Nation. Great album. And another great one, Sonic Kicks. Things definitely changed a little bit on this one. Never feels stale or stagnant with Paul, in my opinion. This one I really like as well, Saturn's Pattern. got a kind of revolution, which I keep thinking that I have on vinyl, and then I discovered that I don't. And then other aspects: Paul Weller Band and Orchestra live at the Royal Festival Hall. And then we got this fine album, True Meanings. And this one is great as well, On Sunset. Love this deluxe edition. Includes Earth, Beat, Village and additional bonus tracks. There's a modfather there. Yeah, the bonus tracks are, there's 4 of them, and they're all on the same CD. As in, there's only one CD in there. And then his latest studio album up until now was Fat Pop. Really nice deluxe edition here with mid-summer music and Fat Pop bonus on this beautiful clamshell box set. 3D CD box set includes cosmic fringes, and shades of blue. So there's 2 CDs in that one, and then you got a midsummer music. Midsummer. And yeah, another one there. Beautiful. Well done. And then in 22 he's previously released a B-sides compilation, which I don't own because even the CD costs a lot, and you know, needless to say, it's long out of print. But he made another one because I think people were pestering him to, and this is Will of the People. I wanted to buy this on vinyl, I remember, but I think it was fairly pricey. And sorry, I was holding it upside down. Easily done. Yeah, a collection of B-sides, rarities, and remixes compiled by Paul Weller. And the CDs, kind of cool looking, like this. So that was his studio albums and a couple more in between. I also have this Sonic Kicks, a deluxe edition, which comes with a DVD. And I have this, an orchestrated songbook, Paul Weller with Jules Buckley and the BBC Symphony Orchestra. Which came out in 2021. I also have a couple of his records on vinyl. I have Wake Up the Nation. I have this very nice box set, which includes colored vinyl LP, CD, so yet another CD of this, tracks, 30-minute DVD, and a 20-page booklet and poster of Saturn's Pattern. This one is really, really nice. It's the vinyl album there. There's the poster and the booklet. Oh yeah, the CD is not in the box because I already showed it to you. And finally, I have True Meanings as well on vinyl. So that was my Paul Weller collection up until now. Now let's see what we have here from Platekompaniet. coupon. Here we are. Ah, there it is. So this is his brand new studio album, 66. The new album deluxe edition includes bonus disc with 4 additional tracks. So that's why I wanted to wait a little extra so I could get this, because this wasn't, I was going to say available in the shops here in Oslo, but the wording should be available in the shop, because there's only one record shop in Oslo that sells new CDs, and that's Platekompaniet. Big Dipper does have sort of a smattering of CDs, but it tends to be either stuff that really ought to be on vinyl that they might have a couple of copies of, and then stuff by Norwegian artists, especially if, again, it's not available on vinyl and they think it should be. But otherwise, Platekompaniet is the only place left to get new CDs. You've probably seen me go to another place called Rock and Rolls, but that's strictly second-hand. They don't take in anything new at all. So now I got the plastic off. Let's have a look at it. There's Paul Weller 66, which is his age this year. And first CD is here with a good old Polydor label there, or logo. Let's see what I can see here. Lyrics. Looking very dapper there. Fashionable. Always been a fashionable man. A well-dressed man about town. And he has, of course, been a part of my music life for a long time now. And I'm always so surprised that, you know, he never, Americans don't know of him really, except, of course, people my age. If you parade his music from the Jam or Style Council, they will mostly be familiar, or so it will ring a bell, but yeah, it's one of those strange things in the music industry and world. So anyway, guys, really happy to have this edition of Paul's new album, art by Peter Blake, who you saw earlier on the Stanley Road cover. So yeah, that was the brand new Paul Weller. Excited to listen to that. So sorry about the brakes, battery and stuff, and I had to stop and close my windows because there was an incident going on outside, which is typical of the neighborhood and gradually the city, I guess, I live in. I don't know. I don't live in another part of Oslo, so I guess I wouldn't know. Anyways, thanks for watching. Please comment, tell me about your experience with Paul Weller if you have any, and please click like and subscribe. It really helps me and my channel, and it makes me happy. And yeah, hope to see you soon in another video.